The Milan Metro, known locally as Metropolitana di Milano, is one of the most efficient and extensive public transport systems in Italy. With 5 lines in operation, it plays a crucial role in the daily mobility of millions of people in and around the city. History of construction. The idea of building a metro system in Milan emerged at the beginning of the 20th century. Plans were proposed in 1914 and 1925, inspired by the underground systems of London and Paris, but the First and Second World Wars delayed any progress. It was only on July 3, 1952, that the municipal government officially approved the project for a metro system for the city. To make construction possible, on October 6, 1955, the Metropolitana Milanese Company was created, responsible for designing and managing the metro. Work began on May 4, 1957, with excavations in Viale Monte Rosa. The construction method chosen was cut and cover, which consists of opening large trenches to build the tunnels, then covering them over. After 7 years of intensive work, the first line of the Milan Metro was inaugurated on the 1st of November 1964. Line M1, red, 12.5 kilometers long and with 21 stations, connected Lotto to Sesto Morelli. The impact was immediate. The metro brought a new dynamic to transport in the city, reducing traffic congestion and making travel easier. Line M2, green, began operating in 1969, expanding the reach of the system. Line M3, yellow, opened in 1990, followed by Line M5, lilac, in 2013 and Line M4, blue, in 2022. Each new line was designed to meet growing demand and cover more areas of the city. Today, the Milan Metro is one of the most modern in Europe, the result of decades of planning and investment. Length and lines. The Milan Metro is the largest metro system in Italy, both in terms of length and number of stations. The network currently has 5 lines in operation, totaling 111.8 kilometers of tracks and 125 stations. Each line has a different color and serves different regions of the city and metropolitan area. Line M1, red. Opened in 1964, it was the first line of the system. It connects Sesto 1st of May FS to Rho Fiera and Bisceglie, connecting important neighborhoods and busy locations. Line M2, green. Opened in 1969 and stands out for being the only line with underground and surface sections. It connects Gessot and Cologno Nord to Abbiategrasso and Assago Milano Fiori Forum, facilitating access to the metropolitan belt. Line M3, yellow. It began operating in 1990, connecting Comasina to San Donato. This line crosses the city center and connects with the main railway stations, such as Milano Centrale and Porta Romana. Line M5, purple. Operating since 2013, it is fully automated and driverless. It connects Bignami to San Siro Stadio, serving a strategic area with large shopping and sports areas. Line M4, blue. The newest line in the system, inaugurated in 2022, it connects Linate Airport to San Cristoforo. Like the M5, it also operates with automated trains. The system was designed to be integrated, allowing transfers between lines and connections with regional trains, buses, and trams. With extensive coverage, the Milan Metro is essential for the city's mobility and is constantly expanding to meet growing demand. If you're enjoying this content and want to continue exploring the fascinating world of public transport, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. Also, leave your comments below, sharing your experiences or questions about the Milan Metro or other transport systems. Your participation is essential to enrich our discussions. Infrastructure and trains. The Milan Metro combines tradition and innovation, operating with both conventional trains and fully automated systems. Lines M1, M2, and M3 use 6-car trains, each approximately 18 meters long, totaling around 105 meters per train. Lines M4 and M5 are more modern, operating with 4-car trains with a reduced length of around 50 meters, ensuring greater agility and efficiency on shorter routes. The track gauge follows the 1,435mm standard, international standard gauge, and the power supply varies according to the line. Lines M1 and M2 use 750-volt overhead power, while lines M3, M4, and M5 are powered by a 750-volt third rail. This configuration reduces the need for overhead cables on some lines and improves the aesthetics inside the tunnels. The trains operating on lines M1, M2, and M3 are equipped with traditional driver's cabins, while lines M4 and M5 have driverless technology, allowing for automated, more efficient operation with shorter intervals between trains. The stations are modern and adapted for accessibility, with elevators, escalators, and level platforms to facilitate boarding for passengers with reduced mobility. In addition, the trains have dedicated spaces for wheelchair users and bicycle areas, encouraging multimodal transport in the city. Unlike some metro systems in other countries, the Milan Metro does not have exclusive carriages for women. However, there is a strong security scheme, with surveillance cameras and the presence of officers to ensure the peace of mind of passengers. With a robust system that is constantly being modernized, the infrastructure of the Milan Metro is one of the pillars of urban mobility in the city. Operation and demand. The Milan Metro is operated by Azienda Trasporti Milanese, ATM, and operates daily with timetables adjusted to meet the city's high demand. The service starts at around 5:30 a.m. and continues until midnight, with variations on weekends and holidays. Lines M4 and M5, being fully automated, have a control system that adjusts the frequency of trains according to the volume of passengers, optimizing operations. The frequency of trains varies throughout the day. During peak hours, intervals can be 2 to 3 minutes on the busiest lines, such as M1 and M2. During periods of lower demand, the time between trains can be as short as 7 minutes, ensuring efficient operation without wasting resources. With an extensive and well-integrated network, the Milan Metro transports an average of 1.4 million passengers per working day, reaching peaks of 1.57 million during peak periods. In 2018, the system registered a total of 369 million trips, consolidating its position as the busiest metro in Italy and one of the largest in Europe. In addition to the metro network, the metro is connected to other forms of public transport, such as suburban trains, trams, and buses, creating an efficient network for daily commutes. Integration with the rail network allows passengers from neighboring cities to quickly reach the center of Milan, reducing dependence on cars and contributing to sustainable mobility. The system also invests in safety and comfort, with surveillance cameras in all stations and trains, as well as security officers. The continuous modernization of the metro ensures that Milan has one of the most efficient transport systems in Europe, serving both residents and tourists visiting the city. Prices and tickets. The Milan Metro offers a variety of tickets and fares to suit the needs of different passengers, from tourists to residents who use the system daily. Ticket prices are based on a fare system that takes into account the distance traveled and the transport zones. Currently, a single ticket costs €2.20 and is valid for 90 minutes from the first validation. During this period, passengers can use different metro lines and connect with buses and trams, as long as they do not leave the area permitted by the ticket. For those who use the metro frequently, there are more advantageous options. Daily ticket, €7.60, allows unlimited travel for 24 hours. 3-day ticket, €13, ideal for tourists planning to explore the city. Weekly pass, €17.50, offers unlimited travel within the urban area for 7 days. Monthly pass, €39, recommended for residents and workers who use the metro daily. Tickets can be purchased at automatic machines inside stations, authorized points of sale, ATMs, and even via mobile apps, ensuring greater convenience in purchasing. In addition, the system allows direct payments via credit and debit cards with contactless technology, eliminating the need for physical tickets. Another advantage of the Milan Metro fare system is its integration with other forms of public transport, such as buses, trams, and regional trains, allowing for efficient and economical travel. With a modern and flexible ticketing system, the Metro facilitates passenger access and encourages the use of public transport, contributing to reducing traffic and pollutant emissions in the city. Expansions and the future. The Milan Metro is constantly expanding to meet the city's growing demand and improve urban mobility. In recent years, the system has undergone several extensions, such as the inauguration of Line M4, Blue, in 2022, which connected Linate Airport to the city center. However, the expansion plans do not stop there. Line M4 is still being extended, and, when fully completed, will have 21 stations and a length of 15 kilometers, connecting the east and west of Milan, providing an efficient alternative for those arriving in the city by plane. Another major project currently underway is the extension of Line M1, Red, which will be extended to Monza, a neighboring city of great economic importance. This expansion will add around 15 kilometers of track and 11 new stations, benefiting thousands of passengers who travel between Monza and Milan daily. In addition, studies are underway to create a Line M6, which could be built in the coming years to relieve demand on the existing lines. The project is still in its preliminary phase, but the new line is expected to improve the system's coverage and serve neighborhoods that currently rely on buses and trams. The metro modernization also includes replacing old trains with new, more efficient and sustainable trains, as well as improving station infrastructure. Lines M4 and M5, which already operate without drivers, could serve as models for future technological upgrades on older lines. With these expansions, the Milan Metro will continue to evolve, ensuring faster, more accessible, and sustainable public transportation, which is essential for the future of mobility in the city. The Milan Metro is a remarkable example of public transport planning and development, continually evolving to meet the needs of its users. With a rich history and a constant commitment to innovation, it remains a fundamental pillar of Milan's urban mobility. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Milan Metro. Don't forget to leave your comments and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Until next time.